What's up, everybody? It's Why We Love Horror, episode 100 and something. I'm JWMaher, and that is Abby Brooks. What's going on, Abby?
Yeah, it's going good. I'm happy to be here. This is my first time back at the theater, so I'm excited to talk about this one.
And I would say it's a pretty good movie to get back. I mean, I'm going to say this movie is going to be polarizing, I would say, but I think if you like these movies, this is a good time.
Yes, it's worth going. And like you said, it's worth going, especially in like the Dolby or like an IMAX, especially.
Yeah, we're talking about The Conjuring Last Rites. I would say this will be the last linear Ed and Lorraine Warren based Conjuring movie. I feel they will make more movies in the Conjureverse, but I think this is the last we're going to see of Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga as Ed and Lorraine Warren, and this is not a spoiler, given that the end of the movie is and they lived, and this is the rest of their lives.
Yep.
What do you think? So starting from the beginning, what do you think? What are your initial thoughts on it?
My initial thoughts. So I mentioned this because we talked about this movie in our most anticipated movies list. I was the only one that I think put this because I was the only one that was kind of excited for it. I definitely liked it. I think, yes, if you like these movies, if you like the characters, if you like the family dynamic of the Warrens, I think that this is going to be something that you'll at least enjoy, or at least will think is fine. If you're somebody like Aaron, who doesn't care about these movies, he doesn't like the Conjuring movies, that there was no reason for him or somebody like that to see these movies. I think if you like the Warrens, you'll like this movie.
I agree 100%. And I'm above. I think I don't hate the Conjuring movies. I like the Conjuring movies, I guess. There's some of them I don't like The Nun and The Nun 2. I don't like.
Right.
Everything else I'm positive to lukewarm on, though the original Conjuring, actually the three Conjuring movies we've gotten, I like all of them. Mm-hmm. So you get this is a fan service movie. I think I'm comfortable saying that because there's things they do in this movie that they would never have done in The Conjuring or The Conjuring 2. They're doing it because they've done focus groups on people that love The Conjuring. This is what you're going to get because this is what you want. And they definitely deliver that. This movie, if you see it in IMAX or Dolby and you have any health conditions, you are putting your fucking life at risk. I'm telling you, sorry, should have thrown that up first. If you are an older horror fan with a heart condition, do not see this in Dolby. You will fucking die.
Yeah, I agree. There's definitely a lot of jump scares, probably more than the first. There's definitely jump scares throughout the entire series, but this one especially, there's a lot of that, and some of them are pretty good, I think.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're definitely they know what they're doing. Yeah. And the thing is, this movie's over 2 hours long. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yes. After an hour and 15 minutes, I was just sitting in my seat, my theater was kind of packed. So I got to the party late, but I'm one of those guys that will take a handicapped row seat because nobody in wheelchairs are coming. So I take one of those seats. And I was sitting there at 75 minutes, you motherfuckers, what the fuck are you doing? And then it happened again. I was like, God damn it. That was me the whole movie. And it's not I'm scared, but I'm easily startled.
Yes. I think there's one specific scene, and I honestly forget which one it was, but they do a jump scare. I think it was actually when the daughter was in the dress shopping with the mirrors. There's a big jump scare, and then it stops. And then there's another one that happens immediately right after. You think you're in the clear, and then it happens again. Stuff like that happens.
Yeah, there's a spirit crawling after her and it attacks her, and then it goes away, and she stands up, and it's the scene from the trailer where the other version of Judy is tapping on the mirror, and it gets you again. It's and that happens all whenever there's quiet and someone's alone, it's coming. It's coming. Yep. Every single member of the family, not the Warrens, but the family who's affected, the family in West Pittston, Pennsylvania, which apparently is a coal mining town. I guess it is. I don't think it is in real life.
I looked it up. It's up north. It's near Scranton.
Yeah, I've been there. My son has wrestled in Pittston and the Tomato Town Tumble several times, so I'm familiar with Pittston. I didn't know it was a coal mining town, but it is for Conjuring purposes. And the funny thing is, like, this family, like, it's the 80s, and they do not let you forget this is the 1980s. Every scene has some 80s music in it.
Yes.
The daughters are definitely 80s daughters.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the family, like, doesn't. I don't understand why the family doesn't leave the house. They get fucked up.
Yeah.
They get the shit beat out of them, and they don't leave that house, which is so weird to me.
I think they said something along the lines of like they can't afford to leave or something like that. Like there's like 1,000 people in this house, so I guess they must not be very well off. Like they all have to live there. I thought somebody made the comment that they couldn't afford to leave or something like that. So
I can see that, but they also, like, it's weird, and this is me nitpicking. It doesn't affect my rating of the movie, but they have that whole montage where, like, they market the fact that they're being set upon by a demon. They go on Larry King. They're like they do the whole media circuit, but they're still dirt poor, I guess.
Right.
I don't get that, but
true.
Yeah, I guess the best way to put, and my joke that I made is this is like the Conjuring Oculus crossover because the bad guy is a haunted mirror in this.
Yeah, and like I kind of liked how in the end it was all kind of full circle with the mirror. There's a lot I don't quite understand when we get to the ending of all of it. But again, I do like, so in the beginning of the movie, you see like a younger Ed and Lorraine Warren, and they're doing some type of case with some girl, and the mirror is at this girl's house. And then now they go through all of that. And
the girl's family owns an antique shop, and it's one of the items in the antique shop, and it killed her father, and now it's going to kill her. And then Ed and Lorraine intervene.
Yes. And then the mirror just ends up at this family's house. It was like one of the daughter's Catholic confirmations. The grandma, for some reason, gets this mirror as a gift for the confirmation.
They went down to Bucks County to get it. Why they drove 2 hours
for an
mirror doesn't make any sense, but that's cool. They're just throwing out Pennsylvania words.
Right. So yeah, I mean that's kind of how the mirror ends up with this family, and then the mirror is ultimately kind of a full circle for Ed and Lorraine Warren, which that when they eventually end up helping these people, which it takes forever for them to get to these people's house. Like you said, the movie's like 2 hours, 15 minutes. It really didn't need to be that long at all. Like it had no business being that long. It takes forever for them to get there. And then
it's 2 hours and 15 minutes, like you said, because they pad it with those jump scares, which I'm warning you for the 15th, you will like it will hurt you. And they also just do so much fan service. There's a lot of Judy Warren. Like if you're a fan of Judy Warren, you're gonna get so much Judy Warren. Judy Warren and her boyfriend. What's that dude's name? Tony. Tony the cop who left being a cop because he saw some shit he didn't need to see. Tony also gets his ass kicked. Everybody gets their ass kicked in this movie. It's not even funny. If you're a fan of Father Gordon, spoiler, he doesn't make it. He's like the first one to go to the house, and he is viciously outclassed. It follows him to the Archdiocese of Wilkes-Barre and murders him in the rectory. Oh my God! No place is safe from this demon.
No.
And then eventually Judy goes there, and then that when Judy goes there, Ed and Lorraine are like, when we thought we were out, it pulls us back in, and they have like the most knockdown, drag out fight. Like the dad of the family, Ed, Lorraine, Judy. Everybody, it's an all-out brawl. Like in this house. That house gets wrecked.
Yes. And so again, there's a lot of things that I don't understand that happen towards the end. First of all, I don't really understand how they defeated this demon.
They put all of them touch the mirror at the same time.
It was like the power of family. Like I don't know. The mirror's like spinning, and then they all just touch it, and then that was it. Then it's defeated, and
it's like a reverse tug of war. It's crushing Tony. It like skins his shin.
Well, and then he just kind of hobbles out of the house in the end. Like it ripped apart his leg, and he's just kind of hobbling out of the house. Like doesn't go to the hospital. He seemed like he was fine.
He was messed up. It also
he shouldn't
clamps
have had a
over his
leg.
neck. Yeah, it clamps over. It breaks the dad's foot.
Yeah.
And then he gets up and he like hulks up. He's like, I can
Yes.
do it. I can do it. The thing like basically like almost cuts his foot off.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of Herculean effort. But I think, like I said, like if you're in it for The Conjuring, you're gonna be like, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. There's even a scene where Annabelle turns into like a giant Annabelle, and
I don't know
why comes down the hallway like Chauncey and Imaginary. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Right. I don't get it. I don't know why that needed to be there. I mean, I guess fan service, but like even as someone who enjoyed, like, I don't know why Annabelle was in this movie at all, because there's random, like, the daughter is having visions throughout the movie, and like one of the visions, it's like Annabelle rocking on a chair, and then the giant one that's coming after her. I don't know why any of that needed to be there. Like, I don't.
Yeah, they did not leave anything out. Like, if there were deleted scenes, I'd love to see them, because like, every haunted thing, like even like you're right, 2 hours and 15 minutes. The lead up to it, like every weird thing happens in this house. There's like another little possessed doll that floats. Like the ceiling, the fluorescent lights fall and cuts the girl's face. Like crazy shit. It's like everything that can happen happens.
Well, and I will say about the fan. So I feel like this movie really focused more, at least in the beginning. Like, it feels like there's two different sections of this movie, because the beginning is kind of the Warrens and just like their personal lives and what they're going through. And then there's the family. And for like the first half of the movie, it just kind of felt like an afterthought. Like there was this scene where the one so they get rid of that mirror because they hate it. And then the one girl is vomiting up glass and blood. And then we go away and we don't see the family for like, it feels like forever. We don't see anything else happen. And then they come back, and then the family's terrified and saying that they're all being haunted and all of this stuff is happening, but we don't actually see it happening until after. It felt like they were kind of rushing through all of that, and there could have been more of a focus on that family rather than some of the stuff with the Warrens.
I agree 100%, because some of the stuff that happens to that family at the end, like I think Aaron is probably wise to have missed the movie, because there is a scene where Judy becomes possessed and then levitates the freaking golden retriever into the wall.
Yeah,
I was like, oh man, Aaron would hate that.
I know.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Like, obviously we know, I mean, I don't know, like I never really studied the real Lorraine Warren. I can't imagine this is exactly what happened. It's obviously ultra dramatized for the sake of the movie. Makes me want to be a paranormalist, just to be like, I'd love for this shit to happen to me. But whatever. Yeah, it all winds up okay. And Judy gets married, and all the characters from all the other movies.
Oh yeah.
It's a big like who's who at the wedding, and then it's a fun ending.
I hope this isn't a bad question to ask. Was that James Wan one of the?
He's in the audience. Yeah.
Okay, good. I hope that wasn't just some random person.
No, it's definitely him.
Okay.
Like Lily Taylor and the other, and I think
they're all there.
Yeah, Mackenzie Foy is there, and and then people from The Conjuring 2 are there. It's but everybody shows up.
It felt like the ending of, what was it? One of the Avengers movies when they're at the funeral and you just see everybody. That's what it reminded me of. It's
like an end game, and they're all just standing on the bank of the river. Yeah, that's exactly what the wedding is. Yeah. That's it. Everyone loves it. We drop spoilers down, and we'll get to these ratings. Abby, you can go first.
Yeah, so I did enjoy this movie for what it was. I don't really see myself revisiting it too often. I think that this one is better than the third Conjuring movie, the Devil Made Me Do It one. Not as good as the first two, but I do think that it's better than definitely like The Nun 2, and most of the Annabelle movies. So I gave it a 3.5. I think there's a lot that you could nitpick in this movie, but as a fan, I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, I took it for exactly what they were going for. Like, I was like, this movie is them. They are acting like this is the last movie. Like they are all in. This is the last time you're going to see it, and like they really go for it. They love their fans a lot, and the fact that the love shines through. I mean, I know this doesn't sound like me talking, but like I see it and I respect it. So I actually went a little higher. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I think if you have any love at all for this franchise, this is like a must watch. And go, and if you see your doctor first, but if your doctor clears you, go see this. But that'll do it for this episode of Why We Love Horror. If you made it this far in the video, please like, comment, hit the notification bell, share, subscribe, do everything. Go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror and go to the Letterboxd challenge here. I think eventually I'll just make a end video where I say all this crap, so I don't have to say it every single time. But regardless, the schedule here is the same. Sunday is Why We Love Horror TV. I don't know what we're going to be doing, but the show will continue. Yes. Monday is Versus. Tuesday, Why Liv Loves Horror, which is actually going to show up later today. You'll see her. I promise. She watched the movie and everything. Wednesday is Aaron and Wines, or Abby and Wines if she chooses to kick him out for a week. We'll always have her back. Thursday, the Why We Love Horror Letterboxd Challenge Watch Along Show, and Friday you get 2 episodes of Why We Love Horror Trivia. Until next time, I am JWMaher, and that's Abby Brooks. We'll see you here on Why We Love Horror.